motherfuckers! Yeah! This is my second time doing stand-up at Shooters. I'm actually really happy that Shooters has new owners because when it was owned by the previous guy, the bathroom stall doors didn't even close, so I was always taking a piss for everyone to see. And every time I left here, I had to hurry the fuck home because the food gave me the fucking shits. But we have new owners now, so we're cool, right? But speaking of shit, I have always loved talking about poop. Ever since I was 4 years old, I can eat a bowl of chocolate pudding and talk about diarrhea all day long. I get great enjoyment hearing people's stories of when they shit themselves out in public or while driving in their car, because I can relate to that shit. There's nothing more funny than a true, legit, shitty situation. And farts always accompany shit, and we all know never trust a fart. That's right, never trust a fart because it can be a shart. That's right, that's right. But for some reason, I bring out the farts in people. Every time my mom comes to my house, she farts the whole fucking time she's there. And when I'm around my friends, they fart. I have this one friend, every time she farts, it sounds like she had diarrhea in her pants. I was like, that's right, that's her. It's a true fucking story. It sounds like this. And the first time I ever heard her fart, I was like, did you just have diarrhea in your pants? She's like, no. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, I'm positive I didn't have diarrhea in my pants. I didn't fucking believe her. I started patting her fucking ass, feeling for diarrhea because I just knew that fart was a massive fucking shart. Legit shit. But some people won't even admit that they fart, especially women. Just like masturbating. Some people won't admit to masturbating. Well, let me tell you, this bitch fucking farts and masturbates. If I discover an object that vibrates, I'm snatching that motherfucker. And I'll give you an example of when I fart. I always know when I don't like my boyfriend anymore, because every time he eats my pussy, I fart. Well, I used to be a fat chick. And let me tell you, the best compliment I ever received being fat was, the meat on my bones was more cushion for the pushing.
That's right, girl.
And the days I was really hungry, I spent the evening at the Golden Corral. I was so excited when I got there. I kick open the fucking doors like I was fucking SWAT and be like, feed me, you fucking bitches. Well, while I was there, I was like a pig in shit. I could have done a porno with just the fucking dessert bar. I envisioned the Marvin Gaye song, let's get it on, while I'm rubbing peach pie and bread pudding all over my body, pouring chocolate syrup all over me, licking my lips. I was like, oh yeah. Well, I was sick and tired of being fat, so I went and had bariatric surgery. I was like, fuck diet and exercise. Let me just go get 90% of my stomach removed. Well, after surgery, the only downfall was I had to be on a liquid diet for 5 weeks. And let me tell you, being fat for 30 years and then having to go on liquids was fucking brutal. I mean, like I was used to going to buffets, eating cheesesteaks, Baconators, ice cream sundaes, and I was like fucking drinking liquids, like fuck that shit. So I started licking food. I was like, give me that motherfucking cracker. I was licking the fucking shit out of these fucking crackers. I was like, I never thought I would lick a Ritz cracker like a cock. Well, speaking of licking cock, it brings me back to when I was a teenager, when I saw my first cock in person. I was like, wow, doesn't this look interesting? So as I'm examining this cock, the guy starts pushing my head closer to his cock. I was like, whoa, dog. I'm like, let me finish checking this thing out a little bit more. So I was examining this cock more. I discovered the nutsack. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, is this supposed to go inside my pussy too? So then he starts pushing my head closer to his cock again. And I was like, what the fuck? He says, suck it. So I was like, okay. So I start doing this. Well, let me tell you, that poor guy was so disappointed that night. Well, let me tell you, I am no longer afraid of cock. Now my mouth be all over that motherfucker like this. Well, a DWI is driving while intoxicated. But a DWI for me is dating while intoxicated. On a first date, I'm well behaved. I babysit my drinks. But on the second or third date, game on. I have a bad habit of drinking way too much and blacking out. I'm like fully awake, walking and talking, but don't remember a damn thing. A few times I woke up fully clothed, but no bra or panties on. And I was like, what the fuck, did I have sex and don't remember? So I started patting my crotch. I'm like, it doesn't feel like I had sex, but if I did, he had a pinky dick. I've been told when I'm blacked out that I fall, that I dance like I'm on the Soul Train, that I don't speak English in some unknown language, and I have a bad habit of eating celery and garlic hummus, and then forcing my boyfriend to French kiss me with garlic hummus in my mouth. Well, apparently he must really like me, because he said I started forcing him to do this ever since our second date. Well, I don't really have anything to say about COVID except that it, fucked up my socializing, turned me into an alcoholic, and at times I was so fucking bored I started watching TikTok videos. But let me tell you, some of those TikTok videos were pretty fucking funny. And the dance ones really got me wanting to shake my booty. So I got to a little bit groove to want to start imitating some of these dance moves. I think I got twerking down pat, right? And we all know I can do the rap shit, right? Yeah. But that hip dance when they were going on like this, I'm like, I can't keep up with that fucking shit. But watching all these videos inspired me to do my own video. So this past Christmas, I did my own Christmas rap dance video. It goes a little something like this. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens, rice and stuffed macaroni and cheese, and Santa put gifts on the Christmas tree. Decorate the house with lights at night. Stoves on the ground, still white so bright. In the fireplace is a Yule log. Beneath the mistletoe as they drink eggnog. The rhymes you hear are the rhymes of Daryl's. But each and every year we bust Christmas carols. That's it, I'm out of here.